Shri Mathrey Namaha. Om Namo Venkatesaya. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dearies, Namaste. Today we are going to learn chapter number 90. Hope the visual and the audio is fine today. Vishnuve Parampurul. Vishnu is the supreme being. Vishnu is Brahman. First shloka is of Nada Bindu type. Takadimi takataddim, taddim, taddim, tadaddim. Vrika bhrigu muni mohini. Mohin is given. Mohinyambari shadi is given. Vrika bhrigu bhrug is punched. Muni mohini. Ambarisha. Adi. Etc. or other. Vitteshu, in those episodes, in those stories. Vrika bhrigu muni mohini ambarishadi. Vritteshu, in those scriptures or in those episodes, in those stories. Aitavahi mahatvam. O thou, thy majesty is praised. Only thy majesty. Sarva sarvadi chaitram, which is above all other, including Sarva. Even you are even superior than Shiva, Sarva. Sarva adi jaitra. Sthita, sthi is punched. Aitavahi mahattamam slash. Sarva, Sharva. Difference. Sarva and Sharva. Sarva is all. Above all. Sarva. Sharva is Shiva. Adi. Jaitra. Superior than everything else. Sthitam. Sthi is punched. Sthitamiha. Sthitam iha. Sthitamiha param. Dear is requesting you not to meddle with the phone. Don't unmute the mics. If you keep touching your phone, you will press something and it is getting unmuted. Please don't meddle with your phone. Kindly, my humble request, please. Sthitamikha paramatman. Sthitam. Sthitam here means it is proved here. Paramatman, O Supreme Being, Nishkala, Arva, Abhinnam. Arvak Abhinnam means one without aspects or without forms, non-difference. Nishkala is given. Actually, in the context of meditation and yoga, Nishkala and Sakala, there are two aspects used in meditation. One is we meditate the two forms of the Lord that devotees visualize while meditation. True meditation I'm talking about. Not during just closing the eyes and saying that I'm meditating and bringing all the unwanted dustbins to the mind. No, that is not meditation. True meditation, who involve themselves in meditation without bringing all their problems into the mind. With a clear mind, the meditation. During that, there are two forms that they visualize. One is the form, which is the form for the qualities of manifestation. That is actually the Lord's form in your mind, in your Ajna Chakra. That is manifesting qualities of the Lord. Another one is formless. There are many colors that we can visualize that shows the energy level of meditation, whether we are progressing. There are some colors and there are some other forms which brings to the Agnya chakra. So that is called Nishkala. That symbolizes the Lord's formless. That is Nishkala, which is form is imagined or form comes to the mind while meditation is Sakala. For example, I would say before starting Lalita Sahasranamam, we have the Dhyana Shloka. I don't know how many people are focusing on that, but you who had regularly attended my Google Meet sessions during Corona period, people will know that the meditation, the way of meditation was taught during the Dhyana Shloka. The form is described. Goddess's form is described in that Sindhuraruna Vigraham Trinayana. It is to close your eyes and bring that form actually in front of you and meditate. How to meditate is taught in the Dhyana Shloka. That is called Sakala. Bringing the form of the Lord and focusing on that so that you forget about the other things around you physically. That is Sakala. So Nishkala is formless. That is another higher order of meditation where you have the focus that it brings colors to you. According to the color, one should have a guru for that to guide you where you are, where you stand, what level you are with the colors and what you find without any form, Nishkala. That is, these two forms are imagined. So here the poet says, Nishkala Arvaga Bhinnam. Thou is standing as both Nishkala and Sakala. That Nishkala is partless. And Sakala is part, like Shiva, Brahma. So the poet is emphasizing saying that the parts are also yourself. That is Shiva and Brahma are your Sakala form. You are in the form of Shiva and Brahma, then you are Sakala and Nishkala. And you don't have any parts. Nishkala Arvaga Bhinnam, non-difference, without any aspects is the explanation. And including Shiva, thou are supreme because they are all parts of you. Meditation and yoga, Nishkala and Sakala. Remember these two forms, and without form, part or without partless. Sthitamiha Paramatman Nishkala Varga Bhinnam. Sthitamika Paramatman / Nishkalar / Vaga Bhinnam Bhi is punched. Himapi, in Sanskrit something else is given. This is a Yadava Bhatam. I don't know what is given in yours. It must be sometimes Kadava Bhatam. It is Yadava Bhatam. If it is Kadava Bhatam, make it as Yadava Bhatam Bha is much. Yat Ava Bhatam / Taddi Rupam Dhi is punch. Taddi Rupam Tavaiva Tad Iha Tad Hi Rupa Yad Hi Yad Avabhavam Yad Avabhatam Tad Hi Rupa Tavaiva. So the Kimapi Yat Avabhatam, indescribable. Thou is indescribable. Tadhi Rupam. He shines alone, without a form. Thy form, Rupam Tadaiva. Thy alone. He alone shines. He is the essence of all. He shines alone. Who is partless is the meaning. Who is indescribable. Kimapi yad avabhatam tadhi rupam tavaiva. Thou form which is partless, is indescribable, which shines alone, and which is the essence of everything. This is the meaning. Vrika Bhrigu Muni Mohini. Are you all there? Can you hear me? Is it clear? Are you able to understand? See hereafter in from 90th shlokam till 100th, you will have these kind of explanations only, not stories. It is about the description of the Lord and his qualities, all that will be there. And the deeper sense of, we will have deeper inner meaning of the spirituality. Vrika Bhrigu Muni Mohini. Someone's mic is on, please check. Ambarishadi Vritteshu Aritavahi Makatvam Sarva Sharvadi Jaitram Sthitamigha Paramatman Nishkalarvaga Bhinnam Kimapi Yadavabhatam Tadhi Rupam Tat Tavaiva. Tadhi punch. Again, Vrika Bhrigu Muni Mohini. Chant it as Mohini so that you'll understand what are the chapters, episodes we are talking about. Vrika, Bhrigu, Vrikasura, Bhrigu, what all stories we learned, all that. Bhrigu Muni, Mohini, Ambarisha, all those stories we have come across. Vrika, Bhrigu Muni Mohini, Ambarishadi Vritteshu Aitavahi Mahatvam Sarva Sharvadi Jaitram Sthitamigha Paramatman Nishkalar Vaga Bhinnam Kimapi Yadavabhatam Tadhi Rupam Tavaiva. The next one will be Suprabhatam tune. Tadim tadim tadidadim takadim tatadim Murti Trage put a slash Shvarasada put a slash Shiva Panchakam Yat. Murti Traya, trinities. Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra. Murti Traya. Then Ishvara, that is Maheshwara, Sadashiva, Panchakam Yat, all the 5 aspects. Trimurti, and then Ishvara, Trimurti, Ishvara, Sadashiva. Together 5, Panchakam, yet all the 5 are the 5 aspects. Prahu, Parat, put a slash. Mahapure slash Vasada Shivosmin Yat Prahu, which is said. Yat Prahu means which is said, the 5 aspects. Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Maheshwara and Sadashiva, the 5 aspects, which is said. Paratma Vapureva, the Supreme Being, is thou alone. Sadashivosmi. As Sadashiva here. And Tatreshwaras, put a slash. Tusa Vikun slash Tha Panch Thapadas slash Tvaneva. Tatreshwarastu Vikundhapadastvaneva. And there, the Ishvara indeed, Tatre Ishvara, Tatreshvara, Tatra Ishvara. Two. Sa Vikuntha Pada Tvameva. And there in the Ishvara, who is called Ishvara as Sadashiva here, that Ishvara, the previous line, Sadashiva's name, as Sadashiva here, and there the Ishvara indeed, Vikunthapada Tvameva, the resider of Vaikuntha, thou alone is everything. All these five aspects, Sadashiva, who is called Sadashiva, Ishvara, and all the names and all the forms and all those aspects are thou alone who resides in the Vaikuntha. Tritvam punar putta slash bhajasi bhai sponge bhajasi sat slash yapade tribhage bhai sponge. Tritvam, the three forms, punar bhajasi. Again, the forms, the three forms which are worshipped by bhajasi, worshipped, satyapade, tribhage, even in satyaloka, the three forms, thou resides, thou are the three forms in satyapada also, satyaloka also, in three parts. Thou alone is everything, the five aspects, Sadashiva, and the Ishvara, who is called Ishvara, all are the resider in Vaikuntha only. Thou alone in Satyaloka also in three parts. It is given like this. Usually we say Satyaloka is the abode of Brahma. Brahmaloka. So why maybe the poet is trying to say that the Satyaloka where Brahma resides and the three parts, that is Vaikuntham, the Kailash where Shiva resides, and Brahmaloka where Brahma resides, all in all that thou are the only supreme who is in the forms of all the other lords. Maybe that he is meaning, because Satyaloka is associated with the Lord, creator God, Brahma. So Satyaloka in general means the truth and purity, enlightenment, and ultimate salvation. So souls who reach the realm are said to be one with the supreme powers of universe. So the Satyaloka, where all the souls, good souls, go to the realm, that is Satyaloka. There also in three parts, thou alone is shining is the meaning. Somebody's mic is on. That is a different thing. Pancha Brahma Asana Sthita. Pancha Brahma Asana Sthita, we say. That is different. When we talk about that, that is a very vast topic. So we can't include it in this. But Pancha Brahma Asana Sthita is, Pancha Brahma is these five, Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Sadashiva and Maheshwara are the legs of the Simhasana. That is a different thing. Don't bring it into this. Then I will start talking about that. I will leave off this story then, this chapter, and I will get into that Lalita Sahasranamam explanation from Brahmanda Purana. So let us have it as a separate topic. Already, while explaining this Lalita Sahasranamam word to word meaning, I have given the explanation about this Pancha Brahma, all that. We can have it another day, okay? But the five aspects, these are the Samaj Pancha Brahma Asana Sthita. She's sitting on top of, has legs. The Simhasana's legs are Pancha Brahma. Okay. Not a Bindu. Where did you go? Where were you? You came late? The next one. Let's chant this. Suprabhatam tune. Murtitrayeshwara sada shiva panchakam yat prahu paratmavapureva sada shivosmin tatreshwarastu savikundhapadastvameva tritvam punarabhajasi satyapade tribhage bhasvanch Murtitrayeshwara sada shiva panchakam yat prahu paratmavapureva sada shivosmin tatreshwarastu savikundhapadastvameva tritvam punarabhajasi satyapade tribhage. The next. Third slokam. Same. Suprapada. Third, fourth and fifth. Yes, sixth also. Tatra pisat slash vikatanum tava vishnu ahu tatra ape sa Sattvikatanum Tatra ape, there also Sattvikatanum. It is said in Satyaloka all three are residing. There also Sattvikatanum Tava Vishnum Ahu. Sattvic form of thee is called Vishnu. Yesterday's topic we discussed about this, who is having among the trinities, who is Sattvic. That conversation that Bhrigu went and tested it. There also, the poet is saying in Satyaloka also, the Sattvic form of thee is called Vishnu. Dhata, dha is punched. Dha tu sattva viralo slash rajasaiva purna. Dhata tu sattva. Dhata, Brahma, has a trace of sattvic and abundance of rajasaiva purna. Rajagunam is more and a trace of sattvic guna, says the poet. That is being proved in many places, he says. Sattva utkata. Sattvotkata tvamapi cha put a slash. Sattvotkata slash tvamapi cha slash stitamo vikara sattva utkata tvamapi cha asti. Chasti is cha asti. What does it mean? Though sattva is in abundance, tamo vikara Tama guna is expressed, cheshta vikamcha, through the activities, it is expressed through his activities. Tava Shankaranamni Murtai. Thy form as Shankara. We are saying in the previous shloka that thou is only all the three parts. The Supreme Being he is only the three parts. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, or Brahma, Vishnu and Shankara. All those forms are there, but the Sattvic, where the Sattvic is more, or fully of Sattvic is Vishnu, and Brahma has a trace of Sattvic and more of Rajas. It is said, though having Sattvic Gunam completely in abundance, that is Sattvika Gunam, but through his activities, it is proved that Tamo Gunam is expressed by itself in its activities. Cheshtadikam cha tava Shankaranani Murti. Thy form as Shankara has abundance in, is abundant in sattvic guna, but Tama guna is expressed by itself through its activities. Understood? But all three are your form. Understood the meaning? Well understood, so simply saying yes. Understood well? Yes. Because you have to be very careful here after while listening to the meanings. It is all in depth. It will go in depth. How to develop bhakti, how to stick on to the bhakti, how to meditate, how to convert ourselves into the sattvic guna. All that poet is going to say in all the other chapters also, as of telling to Lord that he is going to do that, he is going to do this, I'm going to practice this, I'm going to practice that for my bhakti. Saying in that way, he is going to introduce that bhakti, or how we should live with bhakti, or how we should catch hold of his feet and go towards him. All that is advised in this shloka, the chapters, upcoming chapters. Let's chant this twice continuously. Tatrapi satvikatadum tava Vishnu ahu. Vishnu ahu. Vishnu ahu. Dhatu sattva viralo rajasaya purna. Rajasayeva purna. Sattvotkata tvamapi chasti tamo vikara. Cheshtadikam cha tava put a slash. Cheshta adhikam cha tava shankaranami. Tava shankaranami murtai. Again. Tatrapi satvikatatsatvikatadum. Tatrapi satvikatadum tava Vishnu maku. Dhatu sattva viralo rajasaiva purna. Sattvotkatatvamapi chasti tamo vikara. Cheshtadikam cha tava shankaranami murtai. Murtau. Isn't it? Murtau. Karanami murtau. Can you hear me? The next one. Who is speaking now? May I know? You were not found here. Couple of days. Am I right? Oh, I didn't hear your voice couple of days. Yes. Next. Next is also Suprabhatam type. Tam Chatramur slash Yati Gatam Parapurusham Tvam. Tam Cha Trimurti Trimurti Atigatam Parapurusham Tvam. Atigatam Trimurti Atigatam. Tam cha trimurti adigatam. That is also fine. Tam cha trimurti adigatam. Thou do transcend all the trimurtis. The Supreme Being is above all three. Parapurusham tvam. Thou art the Supreme Being who transcends the trimurtis. Trinities. Sharvatmana slash apikhalu slash sar slash vamayatva keto sharva atmana api sarvatmana api sarva atmana api Sarvatmanapi khalu sar. Api khalu sar, it is actually pi khalu sar. Kha is punched. Khalu. Mama yatma heto. Sarvatmana. In Shiva's form also, indeed. Sarva mayatva heto. Thou are the essence of that form also. Shiva's form is also thy form only, the supreme beings only it is. Shamsanti upasana, shamshanti upasana vidhau, thou is punched. Shamsanti upasana vidhau. The Shaivas, they say, who worship Shivas are called Shaivas. Shaivas worship thee alone as Shiva. They think Shiva is something different. No, thou alone is Shiva. Both are same. Thy form is called Shiva. So there is no difference. But people think, Shaivas think that they worship Shiva, but that is the supreme being alone. Tadapi swatastu, with the form, with the other norms and the vidhau, worshipping with the norms. They have certain norms to worship. They also describe thy form only. Tadapi swatastu, that too is thy form alone. Tvad rupam iti ati. Tvad rupam ityati is given. Tvad rupam iti ati dridham. Dham is punched. Tvad rupam iti ati dridham. Bahunaha becomes bahuna pramanam. Thus, we have many strong proofs. Tvad-rupam iti ati dridham, very firm proofs. Many proofs. We have bahuna. Many proofs. Bahu pramanam, proofs in support of this truth. We have many proofs in which support that. It says that, yes, Shiva is the supreme being alone. Thou alone art Shiva. We have that. There are many strong proofs to say in support of this truth that Shaivas worship thee alone as Shiva with worshipping norms as described. That too is thy form alone. Thou do transcend the trinity is there. Thou art the supreme being. Understood? Tam Chatramurti Adhikatam. Tam Chatramurti Adhigatam Parapurusham Tvam. Sarvatmanapi khalu sarvamayatva heto. Shamsantyupasana vidhau. Did you punch on thou? Tadapi swatastu twadrupamityati dridham bahuna pramanam. Again. Tam Chatramurti Atigatam Parapurusham Tvam. Sarvatmanapi khalu sarvamayatva heto. Shamsantyupasana vidhau tadapi swatastu twadrupamityati dridham bahuna pramanam. The next one. Sri Shankaro / P Bhagavan Api Bhagavan. Bha is punched. Sakaleshu tavat. It is about the great Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya, Bhagavan, Bhagavad Father. Sakaleshu tavat. Among the other Sakala forms, Sakaleshu tavat. Among the Sakala forms means what? Other forms which is manifested. Tvameva manayati. To thee alone gives honor. Manayati. Yo nahi pakshapati. He who does not have favor on any particular deity. He doesn't show difference. So such a great Bhagavad Padar Shankaracharya, Shankara Bhagavad Padar, Sakaleshu Tavat, among the other Sakala forms, to thee alone he gives importance and he gives honor. He is honoring thy form alone. Yo nahi pakshapati, who does not favor any one deity. He equally worships all the deities, but he is honoring thy form only. Tvanishtameva, tha is punched. Tvanishtameva, tvanishtabe / vasahida / masahasrakadi. Nama sahasrakadi. To thee alone, referring in Sahasranama, Vishnu Sahasranama, etc. Adi. Tvanishtameva, to thee alone referring, Sahi Nama, in Sahasranama, Nama Sahasra, Ka Adi, etc. Vyakhyat Bhavat Stuti. Vyakyat Bhavat / Vyakyat Bhavat is given. Vyakyat, put it and put a slash. Bhavat, pa is punched. Stuti paras / Jagatim Gatonye. Vyakyat, commented. He has given comments on the Sahasranama. He commented on thee alone. Vyakya, Bhavat Stuti. He has been praising thou alone, singing the praises of thou alone till the end. Gatim Gatonye, Parascha Gatim Gatonye. He was inclined to sing thy praises alone till his end and attained Samadhi. Understood? Understood, or you want more explanation?
Yes, ma'am.
Sri Shankaro Bhi Bhagavan Sakaleshu Tavat Tvameva Marayati Yoragi Pakshapati Tvanishtameva Sahidava Sahasrakadi Vyakhyat Bhavat Stuti Paras Jagatim Gatonte. Again, Sri Shankaro Bhi Bhagavan Sakaleshu Tavat Tvameva Marayati Yoragi Pakshapati Tvanishtameva Sahidama Sahasrakadi Vyakhyat Bhavat Stuti Paras Jagatim Gatonte. Got it? The next slokam, sixth one, Murti Traya. In Sanskrit, the printing mistake. Vyakyat.
Okay, thank you.
Murti Traya. Tigam Uva / Murti Traya Atigam. Traya Atigam. Traya / Tigam. Tigam Uvacha is given. Tigam Uvacha. Cha Mantra Shastra. The next line will become Adav. Syadav is given. Shastra Adav Kana Yasushubham Kala / Yasushubham / Sakaleshwaram Tvam Murtitrayatikam Uvacha Chamantra Shastra Adau Kadaya Sushubham Sakaleshwaram Tvam Dhyanam Chanish Dhyanam with this punch Nish / Kadamasau Nishkalam Asau Nishkalam Asau Pranave Kadamasau Pranave Kaluktya Kaluktva Kalu Uktva Kaluktva Ka is punch Pranave Kaluktva. Remember it as Kalu indeed. Uktva. Okay. Tvameva tatra Tvameva tatra sakalam Tvameva tat / trasakalam / nijagadananyam Nijagad na anyam nanyam na anyam Murtitraya atigam. As thou transcend all the trinities, Uvacha cha mantra shastram. It is told in the famous mantra shastra in the beginning. Adau means in the beginning of the famous work Mantra Shastram. Shankara describes Shankara Bhagavatpada. He has told that Kalaya Sushumam. That Kalaya Sushumam means the blue lily. Beautiful as blue lily. Kalaya Sushumam. Sakaleshwaram Tvam. Lord of all. Tvam. Thee. Dhyanam cha Nishkalam Asau. And meditation on Nishkala, I told you, partless, without his form, meditating on him. Asau Pranave Khalu Uktuva. He, Shankara, in Pranava, indeed, in meditation, he is describing about that, about thou alone as the blue lily and Lord of all. And meditation on his Nishkalam, he is prescribing to meditate on his partless form, which is formless form, to meditate on that, which is partless. It is about thou alone he is describing. Thee alone, there, tvameva tatra, thee alone there, thy sakala form. Nijagad Nijagada na anyam, of no other deity. Thy sakala form. First he is telling to meditate on the partless Nishkala. And Tvameva tatra sakal, you are only everything. So that the sakala form is also, it is not anyam, no other deity. Thou alone. Thee alone as the object of meditation, whether it is Nishkala form or Sakala form. Both are thyself. Understood? So there are proofs. Point is saying there are proofs that even Shankara Bhagavatpada honored thee only as supreme, and he had mentioned as blue lily with your colors, and it is you, thou alone. In Nishkala form, he is asking you to meditate, and thy Sakala form is also none other than thou alone is the meaning. Understood? Adau. And the is sound odasi. Mantra Shastra that we are leaving. So it is sound. We are making it as a aha there. And we are starting as adau. If we are putting the words together, then it will be Mantra Shastrasya adau. we are taking it as a separate line. So mantra shastra adau kalaya sushuma. Okay, if it is going to be the same line, it will, that S sound will come. It is not going to be the same line. We are taking it as a next line. So adau. Murti trayatigam uvacha cha mantra shastra adau kalaya sushumam sakareshwaram tvam dhyanam cha nishkalamasau pranave kharu त्वामेव तत्र सकलं निजगादनान्यम्. Again, see here, tvameva sakalam, we can take the other meaning as everything is you, yourself only. Everything. Sakala, everything is thou alone. But I took it to explain sakala part. As we are talking about Nishkalam for meditation, Dhyanam cha Nishkalam asau. I took as the Nishkalam only they are talking here throughout. I thought I can bring that Sakala also here for explanation. So, thou alone is Sakala form also. Understood what I am trying to say? It is not inferior, that form, this form. Anything, he is recommending us to meditate on the Nishkala form, that is for partless. But here, Tvameva Tatra Sakala. Sakalam is everything, is also Sakala. You are only everything. But here I am taking that Sakala form. Even if it is Sakala form, that is also none other deity than thou alone. Understood? Object of meditation. Are you all there? Yes. Okay. Let's chant it again once. Murti trayatigam uvacha cha mantra shastra adau kalaya sushumam sakareshwaram tvam dhyanam cha nishkalamasau pranave kharu tvameva tatra sakalam nijagadananyam. The next shloka, 7th one. This is Sree Venkatesaya type. Tadim tatadim takadim tadim 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 tatadim takadim tadim tadim, and then up arrow tadim tatadim takadim tadim 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 tatadim takadim tadim tadim, and every line will have a comma. Third line will have a up arrow. Samastasare slash cha Purana sangrahe comma visanshayam tvan slash mahimaiva varnyate upper word comma trimurti yuksat trimurti, put a slash. This letter will be chanted like this. Yuksat. Okay? Trimurti yuksat slash. Yapada tribhagata bha is punched. If you don't know as how I am telling you, then you will have difficulty in chanting. Please make marks. It will be easy. Trimurti yuksat. Yapada tribhagata padam padam te slash kathitam 3 is punched. Nashulina kathitam nashulina. Dearies, I'm not saying only if you mark as what I'm giving you, you will get it. I'm trying to make it very easy for you. That's why I'm telling you, please mark it. Otherwise also, you might chant better than me. I'm just telling you to mark it because it will be easy. When you chant, suddenly there must be no hindrance with jathi also. That's why. Now the meaning, samastasare cha Purana Sangrahe. Purana Sangraham means all the Puranas together. We say gist. That is making all the Puranas together, if we see also, inclusive of all the Purana. Putting everything together. Gist of all Puranas. Groups. All together. That is Purana Sangraham. Without doubt, Vishamshaya, without doubt, Tvanmahimaiva Varnayate. Thy supreme greatness is only described in all those Puranas as supreme being. Trimurti Yuk Satyapada Tribhagata. Satyapada Tribhagata. Bha is sponge. Trinity containing the Satyaloka in three parts, that is Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, transcending the Satyaloka. Satyaloka in three parts, Satyapada Tribhagata. In the earlier, the second shlokam, I think we had the same kind of explanation. Trinity, Trimurti Yuk. In Trimurti, Loka, Satyaloka, Satyapada, in Satyapada, all the three forms, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, Tribhaga, thy three forms, thou alone transcending that Satyaloka also. Satyapada Tribhagata, Trimurti Satyapada. Parampadam te, thy abode. Parampada is Vaikuntha. Te kathitam na shulina. Thy abode. That is above all that. The Satyaloka also. See, here separate loka is not there for Shiva because he lives in Kailasha. Satyaloka is Brahma. So this one is for Indra. Now, and other gods. So now the poet is trying to say that thy abode Vaikuntha is alone superior than the Satyaloka and other lokas. And thy abode is described as distinct and superior. Na Shulina. Shiva's abode is not mentioned there. Na Shulina. Poet is saying that way. Shiva's abode is not mentioned. I don't know why this comparison is they are bringing here, but in the poem it is said, so I am explaining. Thy abode is alone, described as distinct and superior. Understood? When we include the Puranas, No. Actually, there are. This is also a very big topic. Then I will start. If I start explaining, it will go on and on. Pancha Brahma, we say. We call it as Pancha Brahma, Rudra, Maheshwara. All that is there. Different names, different forms are there. When the that is what he is saying. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Above that is supreme. That is what we are trying to say. There is above the Satyaloka, there is an abode called Vaikuntha. The Vaikuntham is superior than anything else, and Vishnu is the supreme Lord. And he is taking three forms of this Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and he is doing the different kinds of jobs for the to run the show of this world. Okay, that's a very vast topic, ma. Then I have to explain about the Panchabhutas, how they came. In some scripts they say Shiva has only taken the forms. Here they have two beliefs, no? So let us not get into that. That is not. I'm not happy about saying that Shiva is not explained. Huh? Huh? That is what I'm not getting into this argument also. Not telling about Shiva. Let's not get into this. Now, once again, let's chant this shlokam and go to the next. Samastasare cha Purana Sangrahe Vishamshayam Tvan Mahimaniva Varnyate Trimurti Yutsat Yapadatri Bhagata Padam Padam Te Kathitam Nashulina. The next one is like Suprabhagam again. Taddim tadim takitadim takadim taddim Yad Brahma Kalpa slash. Actually, there is one matra is getting affected in this first line. I don't know how to explain it. In your books also you have the same lyrics or different, you tell me. Yat Brahma Kalpe Iha Bhagavata Dvitiya. Is that the same thing given? Huh? Kalpa. One by one talk, please. Tell me about the first half. Kalpa or Kalpe? Kalpa. It must be Kalpa only. For that only I asked whether some people are having Kalpe, because Kalpe is not applicable for the timing also, it is not coming. So much he has done. Definitely he is having that rhythmic pattern as a poet. So if it is Brahma Kalpe, then the timings is not proper. If it is Kalpa, it is correct. That is why I want to check whether if you have the word Kalpa, make it as Kalpa, and switch off your mics. Kalpa. Yad Brahma Kalpa Igabha Gavata Dvitiya Skandho, tho is punched. Skandhoditam Vapurana slash Vritamisha Dhatre. Dha is punched. Up, then Tasyaivana slash Maharishar slash Vamukham, kham is punched. Jagada Sreemadhavash. Dha is punched. Sreemadhavaha is given. Madhavash Shivaparo slash. Api Purana Sare. Purana Sare. The meaning. Yad Brahma Kalpa. In Brahma Kalpa, here, in the second skanda, what chapter we say, in Bhagavata, Skandoditam, Skanda Uditam. In that skanda, second skanda, it is told, Vapurana Vritam Isha Dhatre. That is, it is narrated that thou revealed a form to Brahma. Vapura means Vapu, who, form. Vapura anavrita Isha Dhatre. O Lord, thou revealed thy form to Brahma. O Lord, Isha Dhatre is Brahma. Tasyaiva nama Hari Sharva Mukham. Kham is punched. That form's name alone is Hari, Shiva, etc. That was told by Sri Madhvacharya. Sri Madhava is Madhvacharya. He referred to that who was devotee of Shiva. Shiva Paro Api. Even though he is a Shiva devotee, Purana Sare, in Purana Sara, he has referred this particularly that thou revealed thy form to Brahma. That form is only Hari, Shiva, everything. That is what Madhvacharya is telling in this Purana Sara. These are all proofs that the poet is bringing. That thou alone is the supreme. Understood? Many people have told like this. Sri Madhvacharya, in spite of being a Shiva devotee, has mentioned in his Purana Sara that thy form which was revealed to Brahma is alone called Vishnu, Shiva, etc. Understood? In Brahma Kalpa. What is that? Brahma Kalpa. I have spoken to you about Kalpa. Arambam or Mudivu? Kalpa. End of a period and a beginning of another one. Okay. In that second, thy form was revealed to Brahma, which is described in second skanda of Bhagavata. It is described in second skanda of Bhagavata. In that he has mentioned that Madhvacharya has mentioned in his Purana Sara also that the form revealed to Brahma during Brahma Kalpa is the form of Vishnu, Shiva, etc. These are all the proofs that poet is bringing that thou alone is supreme being. Yad Brahma Kalpa iha Bhagavata Dvitiya Skandhoditam Vapuranavritanishadhatre Tasyaiva nama Hari Sharvamukham Jagada Sri Madhava Shiva Paropi Purana Sare. Once again, Yad Brahma Kalpa iha Bhagavata Vitiya Skandhoditam Vapuranavritanishadhatre Tasyaiva nama Hari Sharvamukham Jagada Sri Madhava Shiva Paropi Purana Sare. The next shloka. Ye Swaprakrit / Yanuguna / it is Ye Swaprakriti Anuguna. Ye Swaprakriti Anuguna. It is difficult to chant. So remember it as, understand it as Swaprakriti Anuguna. Ye Swaprakriti. Ye Swaprakrit Yanuguna Girisham Bhajante Bhaspans Teksham Phalam / Hidridham. The Hidridha is punch. Hidridhayai / Vatadiya Bhaktya is punch. Vyaso Hite / Nakruta Kritavan Adhikari Heto Nakritavan Adhikari is given together. Nakritavan / Adhikari, he is punched. Adhikari Heto Skandadike Chutavaha / skanda adikeshu tavaha hani vachortha. Tha is sponge. Arthavadi vadai arthavadai ha slash nivachorthavadai ye swaprakriti. Those who Prakriti Anuguna Girisham Bhajante. This also last yesterday's chapter, I think we discussed. According to their nature, different people worship Shiva also. Girisham Bhajante. Tesham Phalam hi Dridham Yaiva Tadiya Bhaktya. For thy devotees, Tadiya Bhaktya Dridham Yaiva Tesham Phalam. He is also giving the results immediately and firmly, definitely. Who believes and worships Shiva will get their results quickly. For their firm devotion, they get their results also by that. Vyaso hitena kritvan. Sage Vyasa himself has told Adhikari heto kritavan, this particular thing, these two lines, first two lines, that is, different people, according to their nature, they worship Shiva. Tesham phalam hi dridham, firm devotion will definitely get its result by worshipping him. Tadiya bhaktya, Shiva's devotees are getting the results also. These two, keep it separately. Now, the sage Vyaso ki tena kritavan. Vyasa himself has told adhikari heto, the benefit of such devotees, skandadikeshu tava hani vacho arthavadai. The benefit of such devotees in Skanda and other scriptures, Skanda Adi Keshu and other scriptures, speaking for the, it is called belittle words, that is, by the way of, we call it eulogy. When something important is there, praising the other one, it is called arthavada. Leaving the greatness of something which is true and praising something else as great is called arthavada. With that, that arthavadam, he has applied. These first two lines are arthavadam, he is saying. The poet is saying the first two lines is arthavadam. Because here, when he has to talk about Vishnu, he is talking about Shiva. That is what the poet is. Poet might mean something else, but I am meaning it. Because while he has to talk about Vishnu, he is talking about Shiva, those lines. Shiva will give, and his devotees will, while they worship him, they are getting the fruits. It is like arthavadam, that is praising something else in the place of the great one. He is comparing. This comparison is not required, but the poet is explaining this. So in Skanda and other scriptures, Vyasa himself has told like this. This adhikari heto means the adhikaram of that poet, that he has right to talk about it. He is talking like that, which comes in the next shloka, the explanation about this arthavada. Why the poets talk like that? That we will see in the next shloka. Ye swaprakrtyanuguna girisham bhajante tesham phalam hi dhridayaiva tadiya bhaktya vyaso hitena kritavan adhikari heto skandadikeshu tavahani vajorthavadai ye swaprakrtyanuguna girisham bhajante. तेषां फलं हि दृढयैव तदीय भक्त्या व्यासो हि तेन कृतवान् अधिकारी हेतो स्कान्दादिकेषु तव हानिवचो अर्थवादै. The next one. Bhutartha. Bhu is punched and Bhutartha. Tha is punched. Bhutartha. Kirti. Bhutartha Kir slash Tiranuvada. Kirti hi Anuvada. Tiranuvada. Viruddha. Tha is punched. Viruddhavadau. Tredhartha. Tha is punched and tha. Again, tha is also punched. Tredhartha. Vada. Tredharthava slash dadataya. Ya. Yaha becomes ya. Khalu. Kha is punched. Rojanatha. Tha is punched. Skandadike slash Shubhaka vo slash Shubhaka vo Traviruddha. Tha is punched. Vada. Tvattamasat Vaparibhut Sat slash Vaparibhuti. Paribhuti. Bhu is punched. Paribhuti. Upashiksha. Upashiksha. Nadya. Upashikshana Upashikshanadya. Paribhutyupashikshanadya is given. Paribhuti. Upashikshanadya. Bhutartha Kirti. See, Bhutartha Kirti. Artha Kirti. Bhuta. Artha Kirti. Anuvada. Viruddhavada. Like this. Tredharthavada. There are 3 types of Arthavada. Arthavada. There are 3 types, 3 methods for the poets or for the narrators who are writing the stories, scriptures, skandhas. For them, there are 3 methods that we are talking about, that adhikaram. They have rights to write it by 3 methods. That is, one is Arthakirti, Anuvada, and Viruddhavada. Tredha, 3 types. Tredha, Arthavada, 3 types of Arthavada. Gataya, Khalu, Rochanartha. To make subject matter interesting, they write like that. That is, the first one is the statements that they write are true and are facts, existing facts. Anuvada, the statements which they are writing with experience. The other one is Viruddhavada, that is, statements which are contrary to their character or telling something negative about the hero, like that. There are 3 statements. Tredha Arthavada. Gataya Khalu Rochanartha. There are 3 methods of Arthavada they are using to make the subject matter interesting. Understood these 2 lines? The next line I will tell you. Skandadikeshu Bahavo Atra Viruddhavada. In Skanda and scriptures, when you see, there are many contrary statements. That is the Viruddhavada, which is the 3rd type. Writing negative about someone, which is, we do not know whether it exists or not, but suppose we keep one character as a hero and he is depicted in a negative way, it becomes this Viruddhavada. So, like that, the point it says, Tvat tamasatva paribhuti upashikshana adhya means tattva tat tamasatva, thy tamasic nature, and sattva, who is sattva, we are telling Vishnu is sattva guna. In Brigu's case also, when he was kicked with the food, with humor and happily he received Brigu saying that your in my chest it will be a mark. But in other cases, while explaining the Krishna's in Krishna's story, while he is listening to somebody else's advice and his defeating in war, killing in war, destructions, getting instructions from others, advices from others. For example, Uddhava is advising, Balram is advising, as advised by his mother, he is doing something. All that shows his tamasic guna. When we see Vishnu as sattvic, in actions there are tamasic gunams which is described. It falls in the third category. That is Viruddhavada, which is contrary to the character. Do you agree to this explanation? There are many contrary statements. Thy tamasic nature, paribhuti, parikshana, adya, thy defeat, others instructing, thy getting defeated also, which are in the third method, third category. That is what poet is saying. One thing is, the three methods are what happened, that existing fact, writing that or narrating that, or with the experience, giving proper example and explaining with the experience. The third method is giving contrary explanations or contrary statements. These three are the methods of this Arthavada. With that Arthavada only, he is writing like that. Vyasa also, that is Shiva is worshipped. Maybe because those methods they have in hand, they are writing like that. The poet is saying. To make their subject matter interesting, they will write. Bhutartha kirtiranuvada viruddha vadau tredharthavada gataya khalu rojanatha skandadikeshu bhagavotra viruddhavada tvattamasatva paribhutyupashikshanadya. Again, Bhutartha kirtiranuvada viruddhavadau tredharthavada gataya khalu rojanatha skandadikeshu bhagavotra viruddhavada tvattamasatva paribhuti upashikshanadya. Tamasatva, tamasatva. Where all sattva is applicable also. That also is given. Tamas, where the tamasa is shown in some places where it takes the third one. Third method. Sattva guna is also there. No? Tattva, tamasatva. Sattva. If we have to take that, the fact is also even the Artha Kirti, that is the existing facts, that shows the Sattva guna. Understood? The next one, Yatkinchat. api, yatkinchadap slash, yalidhusha slash, vibho, bho is punched, mayoktam, tanmantrashas slash, travachanat slash, uchanat yabhi, abhi, abish, abhidrishtamev, abhidrishtamevam, vyasokti slash, ramayabha slash, bha is punched, gavato upagita, upagita, bhagavata upagita, kleshan vidhuya, dhu is punched, kleshan vidhuya kuru bhak, ha is punched, slash, bhak, bharam, bha is punched again, paratman, yat kinchad, yat kinchid api. The poet is telling what little I have said. Adusha api, adusha, adu, avidhusha. Avidhusha means ignorant, innocent, ignorant man. Though I am an ignorant man also, Vibho, O Lord, Maya Uktam, Mayokta, Maya Uktam, by me is said, Tan Mantra Shastra, the statements from the Mantra Shastra, what is told in Mantra Shastra only, I am who is ignorant man has quoted. In whatever I have told here is according to Vachana Adi. Vachana Adi Abhidrishtam Eva. Only according to that Mantra Shastra, those statements in accordance to that only I have told. Vyasokti Saramaya. Sara, essence contained in Vyasa's saying. What Vyasa has told, from that essence only, Bhagavata Upagita, thy excellence were sung in Bhagavata, Srimad Bhagavata, in Vyasa's saying. From that only I have quoted. And I am an ignorant man. I have not told anything on my own. Kleshan vidhuya kuru bhakti bharam. Thou, that greatness, excelling, who excels everything, eradicate, kuru, endow, bhakti bharam, endow, firm, dridham. Bhakti, param, devotion to me, firm bhakti to me, paratman, O Brahman, O Supreme Being, kleshan vidhuya, by eradicating my ailments, kuru bhakti, param, bhakti bharam, fill with firm devotion, O Supreme Being, is the meaning. We have come to the 11th. I didn't know that. Understood? Yatkinchida. Yatkinchida vyalidhusha vibho mayoktam. Tanmantra shastra vachanadhyabhidrishtameva. Vyasokti saramaya bhagavato pagita. Kleshan vidhuya kuru bhakti bharam paratman. Again. Yatkinchidap yalidhusha vibho mayoktam. Tanmantra shastra vachanadhyabhidrishtameva. Abhi is punched. व्यासोक्तिसारमयभा expunged. गवतोपगीत क्लेशान् विधूय धू expunged. विधूय कुरु भक् expunged. Tibharam expunged again. Paratman Sarvatra Govinda Nama Sankirtanam Govinda Govinda. Shall we chant from the beginning? Understood? It will be a bit difficult with the deep meanings. Did you find it interesting or boring? Oh, tell me please. Little confusing. Doesn't matter. From as we go chapter by chapter, it is going to be more interesting with what we want. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Kindly don't unmute your mics. Shall we chant? Please mute your mics. Takadimi takataddim taddim taddim tataddim Vrikabhrugumuni mohini Ambarijadi vritteshu Ayitavahi mahatvam Sattvacharvadi jaitram Sthitamiga paramatman Nishkalarvagabhinnam Kimati yadavabhatam Tadhi rupam tavaiva Taddim tadim tadidadim takadim tataddim Murtitrayeshvara sada shiva panchakam yat Prahupadatmapureva sada shivosmin Tatreshvarastu savikuntha padastvameva Tritvam punarbhajasi satyapade tribhage Tatrapi sattvikatadum tava vishnu ahu Dhata tu sattva vidado rajasaiva purna Dhata tu sattva vidado rajasaiva purna Sattvotkata Vamabhijarasti tamo vikara Cheshtadikam cha tava shankaranami murtau Tam chatramurtyatigatam parapurusham tvam Sharvatmanapi khalu sarvamayatva heto Shamsantyupasana vidhau tadapi svatastu Tvadrupavidyati dridham bahuna pramanam Shri Shankaropi bhagavan sakaleshu tavat Tvameva manayati yo nahi pakshapati Tvannishtameva sahinama sahasrakadi Vyakta Vyakyat bhavat stuti paras jagatim gatonye Vyakyat bhavat stuti paras jagatim gatonte Murtitrayatiga uvacha chamantra shastra Adau kalaya sushubham Sakaleshwaram tvam Dhyanam cha nishkaravasau pranave kharutva Tvameva tatra sakalam nijagadananyam Tadim tataddim takadim tadim 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 tataddim takadim tadim tadim Samastasare cha purana sangrahe विसंशयं त्वन्महितैव वर्ण्यते समस्तसारे च पुराणसङ्ग्रहे विसंशयं त्वन्महिमैव वर्ण्यते त्रिमूर्तियुक्सत्यपदत्रिभागत परं पदं ते कथितं न शूलिना तद्दीं तदीं तसितदीं तकदीं ततद्दीं यद्ब्रह्मकल्पैः भागवत द्वितीय स्कन्धोदितं वपुरनावृतमीश धात्रे तस्यैव नाम हरिशर्वमुखं जगाद श्रीमाधव शिवपरोऽपि पुराणसारे ये स्वप्रकृत्यनुगुणा गिरिशं भजन्ते तेषां फलं हि दृढयैव तदीयभक्त्या व्यासो हि तेन कृतवान् अधिकारी हेतोः कान्दादिकेषु तव हानिभजोत्थमादैः भूतार्थकीर्तिरनुवादविरुद्धवादौ त्रेधार्थवादगतयः खलु रोचनार्था स्कान्दादिकेषु बहवोऽत्र विरुद्धवादा त्वत्तामसत्त्वपरिभूति उपशिक्षणाद्याः यत्किञ्चिदप्यविदुषा विभो मयोक्तम् यत्किञ्चिदप्यविदुषापि विभो मयोक्तम् तन्मन्त्रशास्त्रवचनाद्यभिदृष्ट एव व्यासोक्तिसारमय भागवतोपगीत क्लेशान् विधूय कुरु भक्तिभरं परात्मन् सर्वत्र गोविन्दनाम संकीर्तनं गोविन्दा गोविन्दा. See you all tomorrow for the next chapter. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. Om Shri Mathrey Namaha. Om Namo Venkatesaya.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Thank you for joining. Sri Mathrey.